Welcome to iSocialTalks. I talk fast and tweet fast, now chatting with the community fast. Brought to you by our sponsor, BroadSuite. And now it's episode 0. Hello everyone, episode 0. Welcome to the iSocialTalks community talk hour, or 3 minutes or 10 minutes. We'll see where this goes from here. I'm Brian Fanzo from Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully everyone's having a great day today. I am starting a new journey today, so this is episode 0 for a reason. Hopefully each one gets better from here, but goal of this is I talk a lot, I tweet a lot, I engage and love talking with the community a lot, and too often I get questions and things that I feel I can't answer, or there's people that are asking me questions that I think could benefit a lot of people. And by no means do I know everything. I've not been in this game long enough to know everything, but I might know just about enough people that can know everything. So there will be some Google Plus Hangouts. We'll bring some people on a panel. I'll have some guests. But really the goal of this is to, 1, keep it real, and 2, get you quality content, quality answers, and engage with the community. I want to learn from you. I want you to submit your questions, volunteer to be on the panel, volunteer to be on iSocialTalks. Ideally, I want to make it to where you guys do what you love and love what you do. And that's kind of where I'm at. I have to shout out to DJ Waldo and Jason Keith from Social Fresh for the shirt. They were rocking the shirt, and I kind of said that's where I need to be. It's kind of what I've taken as a motto in 2014, and I can honestly say it's been a great thing chasing my passion. So, episode 0, who am I, and why in the world should you tune in, listen, and hit that subscribe button down there on YouTube? Well, I am Brian Fanzo. I've had a randomly long and windy, I'd say the most common theme for me in my career path has been change, and ironically enough, my passion and what I've kind of learned to kind of focus on my passion rather than chasing my purpose is change. I love teaching change, helping people embrace change, helping people utilize social and technology, innovation, and whatever they need to kind of get more out of what they're doing, be more productive. And really it's kind of figuring out ways to change faster and more often, and kind of learn to love change like I do. So who's iSocial or iSocial Fans? It was a Twitter handle. It's a play on my last name, Fanzo. Not the Fonz, but I answered to that as well. And so I had a couple of Twitter accounts. Each one was using FANZ, so I had Pittsburgh Fans. I'm a born and raised Steeler fan. Let's see if we can give a little love to my terrible towel. So I will gladly talk sports, especially football or any sports when anyone wants to talk sports. But you know, for me, I'm blessed to have 3 amazing daughters. I'm married, living here in Phoenix, Arizona. I now work as a chief digital strategist, and a year ago I was a technology evangelist and never had a job really in the marketing space. My area was community, social, and in that world. And so how did I get to where I'm at now? It's a long road. I'm sure I'll have plenty of stories. I've been blessed to have amazing leaders and mentors in my life early on in my career as well as now. And a lot of the things they kind of taught me along the way is kind of, you know, embracing change, being myself. I'm very blessed. I had my parents who were always supportive of me and my brothers, and kind of told us from the beginning that, you know, no matter what we do, we need to focus on being ourselves. So that's really where we're taking this. The idea here is that I can sit down, chat, answer questions that are tweeted with the hashtag iSocialTalks, and I can kind of give you guys some answers. Now, where did this idea come from? Hopefully you guys are watching and following along with 2 of the people that I believe kind of changed or blew up my world when it comes to social media. I was working in social business area, big fans and believers in what Vala Asfar and Cheryl Burgess were doing with employee advocacy and internal social community, which we'll talk plenty about. But as I was moving kind of externally and seeing what people were doing, the 2 people really were following a lot of were really Jay Bear and Gary Vaynerchuk, and I'm sure you guys are all familiar with them. If you're not, we can show you the 2 books. I'll reference these often, but they're there for a reason because I reference them often. But We have Gary Vaynerchuk, who's now doing what is called Ask Gary V. It's hashtag Ask Gary V, answering questions from his community. Love the idea. As soon as I saw him doing it, very much. He's a personality. He's passionate. So you have to tune into those. I was listening to episode 7 of his this morning before we started. Great stuff. And then Jay Bear, lucky enough to sit down and had dinner with him a couple weeks ago back at Social Fresh, and he's doing what he's calling Jay Today, where he's doing a 3-minute clip of something on his mind and kind of sharing it on top of probably my favorite podcast that's out there, Social Pros. And these two guys are really doing great things. They're kind of pushing the boundaries. And when I saw, a lot of what we're doing and what people are trying to do out there today with content and social media, everyone's talking about doing something innovative, doing something and jumping in and trying something new. And really, Gary and Jay both are guys that are living proof. So one of the things I've always struggled with is I'm not the best at grammar. I've always loved presenting and teaching, and apparently I'm not very good at stacking books either. But we'll go from there. But one of the things I love to do is talk. I love to help. I love to train. If you follow me on Twitter, I love to tweet. And along with that came the idea that, if I could answer the community's questions and help kind of create conversation, why not do it? Now, you might be asking, well, the video's maybe a little slow, or it's not polished quality, and we're not doing edits afterwards, so you get to watch me stack those books. But my goal here is if I put too many hurdles, much like everything in life, when you're trying to embrace change, you don't want to add 4 steps to improve 1 step. So for me, I said, okay, how can I get this out to the public? And luckily for me, BroadSuite was on board saying, hey, we'll sponsor you, get you to do this. And what my goal of this is to get you guys answers quick. So if it's answering it from my iPhone, which I live and die by, I have iPhone with me at all times. If it's doing a Google Plus Hangout with a panel of people that can answer some of your questions. If it's doing it using different technology, if you want to get on a Spreecast. For me, what my focus is going to be is on getting you guys quality information and getting your voice heard. So if I can bring in Ted Rubin, a friend of mine, and have him kind of talk to you guys about return on relationships, something I firmly believe on, a book you guys should definitely read. And really, I give credit to Ted on where my model came for this talk. Is he has a saying, and it's something that resonated with me a long time ago, way before I was even on social. I think it was about 2012 or 2013. He posted on Facebook, and he said, "Real trumps perfect every time." And if that isn't the truth, and that's what this is going to be. This is going to be real. Trust me. This is me. I'm real, and I am going to bring it to you every single time. Hopefully, I will be getting lots of questions from you, the community. If not, I am known to participate in a couple Twitter chats. Maybe I have a Twitter chat calendar that is up on my website that currently has almost 3,000 subscribers. So I'm a big fan of helping out and sharing what's going on in the community. So as these things go along, I'll be happy to add questions and input from the Twitter chats that I'm involved in, maybe giving you guys insights that you weren't able to get involved with, how I gain content. And really, when it comes to topics, I'm up for everything. I talk social media, social business, technology, mobile. I'm a geek, so I love productivity apps. I've beta tested and tried more apps than probably most people have downloaded. I love testing tools. I'm using Google Plus Hangout because I want to do screen share, so I can walk you through some of the tools that I create content with, how I share content, where I get my content from, how I work with my brands and personal branding aspect, some community management stuff. Huge fan of Ted McDonald and really what he's been doing with community, and I've been lucky enough to be a guest on CMGR Hangout for many weeks, and it's a great community. Happy to talk community and really growing, because I firmly believe in the community, both internal community and external, or internal customers and external customers, aka employees and the ones that keep your lights on, and really talking digital marketing, talking chief marketing officer, disruption in the C-suite, as well as cloud technology. I spent many years doing cyber security with the Department of Defense, as well as working with cloud and data center companies here in Phoenix, Arizona. So looking forward to talking and answering all of those questions. My goal is that you embrace change, that you are able to get some value out of this, and that I'm not wasting your time. And if there's questions or comments, please leave them below. I'm not asking for feedback. I want all of your comments, good and bad. A shout out to Ugg Monk, who's the cool shirt that I'm wearing. They shipped it to me overnight, so I got to represent it here for episode 0. So hopefully you guys are on board for this adventure. Hit subscribe down there on the bottom line. We'll be embedding these videos on Broad Suite, hopefully doing some Google Plus Hangouts with some friends of mine that I can bring on and hopefully answer your questions, because I don't know everything, but I can promise, one of those Confucius say, it's smart to know what you don't know. Well, I know what I don't know, and I know people that know what I don't know. And hopefully I'll be able to bring those people to you guys, help you guys embrace change, help you guys learn to talk fast, tweet fast, and I will be chatting with you guys in the community fast. Cheers.